Liven, thank you for having us
Hi.
again to look at your beautiful, beautiful Superboss. And can you just quickly take us through the car? You just want to give us some insight into how long you owned it for, what year model?
It's a 1990 Opel Kadett Superboss.
Yeah.
I've got the car from 2004. I think it's just over 16 years of age
Yes.
owning it. During the course of that years, we have went through different stages of modifications.
Yeah.
We originally bought the car as a non-runner. We repaired it, used it.
Yeah.
A few years into it, we had guys that started showing interest in the cars, and there was a lot of, so we restored it.
Yeah.
But we restored it and we left it modified.
Yeah, so this is obviously when we did the feature on your red one, that was an OEM, and this is obviously the modified one that we were talking about in that video.
Yes.
And you did say that this is the first car you've ever
This is
bought with your money.
my first car I bought on my own.
So it's easy to tell that you were a car guy even when you were still a young
Yes.
teenager.
Yeah, I just finished school in 2001
Okay.
and worked for 3 years and
Saved up and bought it.
There's it there, saved up.
At
and bought
least, you know, your dad would have told you always save your money. You didn't save it, but it turned out to be
Correct.
one of the best investments.
Correct.
Can you just take us through the car quickly?
Yes, sure.
You said what model is this?
it. It's a 1990.
1990.
1990. Well, on the outside, the car's totally original. It's been restored and painted, but original in the sense of its OEM.
Yeah, I can
Everything
see
on the
it.
outside is OEM.
Everything is OEM.
We have not
And,
interfered in any of the look on this car is beautiful, so there's no use.
Yeah,
there's
the
no
white
reason
looks
for
really
us to
good.
go and interfere with it.
Love the plates, love the plates. I'm sure a lot of people
Yes.
would offer you money just for the plates alone.
It's correct.
The white looks really good. It looks really good in the shade. Has like a tint of blue, but I know it's because of the shade. The only giveaway that this car is not stock is obviously these decals on your back glass, and interior is stock Superboss. Interior is actually in exceptional condition.
We have restored the front seats, but
Okay.
we have not done the back. The back is the original seats in this car.
Okay, can we look at the back quickly? Very clean, very, very clean. And can you open the bonnets and show us?
Yes, yes. It's got a full nut and bolt restoration on the car.
It doesn't look modified from the outside though, hey?
The heart of the beast is here.
Yeah. Okay guys, this is a lot to take in. He has a full wire tuck. It's probably one of the best engine bays I've ever seen on a modified car. And just give us some insight into what's happening here.
Well, I'll let you know how this started off.
Yeah,
When we initially bought this car, we had put it back to original. How
Yeah.
it came, how it left the factory. About 3 years down the lane, the car broke on a dyno while tuning it.
yeah,
And it took me 2 years of looking for the right person, not having the knowledge I have now.
Yeah.
I had taken this car to speed shop and they had fitted in the throttles in this car.
okay,
It was a 2 liter. They've done the head, they did the cams, and we've driven it for 7 years, untouched, no issues with the car, nothing. We went for a show. It was a Superboss show. We were driving the car. We heard a noise. It was just a noise. We opened it up. A piece of the throttle went through. At that point, nothing was damaged. We could have put everything back and drove this.
yeah,
I took the complete engine apart. My red one that was in the previous
feature, yeah,
the engine was lying here.
okay,
So when I looked at that engine, it didn't look right with the pulleys and stuff. So when we opened it up, we realized it's got a full 2.2 bottom end.
okay,
So we took that whole setup and we put it in here.
yeah,
So it's
Okay.
got a 2.2 bottom end crankshaft.
yeah,
It's got a C55 rods that have been modified to fit in there. It's got high compression pistons. It's got solid lift on the top, 288 cams.
yeah,
We've got methanol, a mixture of methanol and pump fuel on this car. It's running with dictator management, MSD leads and coil pack.
yeah,
Car
And-
makes 225 horsepower on its wheels. It's mildly tuned for me to drive it on the road every day.
Yeah, you don't use it for racing.
It's
as
got
you
a
told me.
nice modified gearbox which we built on my own
Yeah,
with the LSD. It's a short ratio box, gets off the line really fast.
yeah. And you said it has a limited slip.
It has a limited slip on it.
And an
as well.
exhaust
A
size?
factory limited slip. This car has a TNT branch and a full 63 millimeter exhaust right out to the back.
Okay, so can you just start it up for us so we can hear what this sounds like?
Well, it sounds standard.
Hey, it sounds, yeah, it
standard.
kind of sounds standard. See what the back sounds like. Okay, can we go for a drive, Liven?
Yes, definitely can.
Jeez, it goes, eh?
See if the traffic clears up. We'll let him go. We'll take it off. We'll launch it on the. It's busy now. 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock is
Yeah.
busy time.
No, as long as we're safe.
Yeah.
And it's quite inside as well for a modified car.
Car. 2 boxes on the thing. They told me to put one to get more power. I told them I don't care about power.
Yeah.
I don't want to hear the droning noise in this car.
What would you say to someone that has like a Jeez, I can actually smell the rubber.
It won't. If I put it into 3, it'll
Just wheel spin.
continue wheel swinging. And it's LS, so you can feel both wheels are
Yeah,
trying to
you can,
grip it
but you can feel the car is not pulling. It's
Yeah.
actually spinning.
way forward.
Yeah. Yeah, I was saying like someone that's like an Opel enthusiast and they want to build a car. Obviously, Superboss prices are like through the roof. What's the
No,
best?
personally, if you can't afford to buy a Superboss,
Yeah.
would the next best option would be to put it into a Astra F. It's a safe car. This setup in that car is a beautiful setup in
Which
that car.
Astra is it?
It's a TS shape,
Oh, okay,
the
okay.
94, 95. It's a little bit heavy car, but
Yeah.
it's a beautiful car you'll enjoy. Turbocharged, they are fantastic. You will have
Really?
utmost fun with that car.
And what do you think of the TS?
I love a TS. but it must be as close to original as possible. Not one mod must be, not even a downpipe must be done. To find one like that, I don't think you'll find
I've
one.
never seen. I've never seen a TS like in recent.
Only one I know of is my friend's one, the Astra, original. Hasn't been molested or any of that.
When you're driving like at 60, there's no induction sound. It's silent.
It's silent.
Yeah.
This car, if you do this right, let the road straighten up.
So it really goes, eh?
That's what I told you. What I told you about the safety valve, this car frightens me. See, my hands are shaking. I don't drive this car for this reason. I built it, I love it. I'm scared of it, I'll be honest with you.
Really, like
scared.
I'm actually also have butterflies. And normally, like you used to turbo cars when it goes into boost, but in an aspirated car, it takes a lot for you to feel unsafe.
See, it's correct. I mean, you gear it down to third and it breaks into wheel spin and it pulls off.
Jeez. But it's solid. It's not wavy on the
correct.
roads.
I know what? I spent money on the suspension. I made sure the car is fully welded, completely stitched from back to front. This car. So my safety was most important.
And I think it's one of the areas that is most not looked at when people are modifying cars, especially
Correct.
the older ones, is like the brakes, the suspension,
We've done all the upgrades.
your
We've got-
bushings, your
Correct.
mountings.
I mean, this is a 31-year-old car.
Jeez, it goes. It's hard to even tell like what car this car will give like a good run because
We've never tried it against anything, and if you're gonna catch a car on the line, that is gonna give you a good headache. But I think you're gonna catch him at about third.
Yeah, when the car gets traction.
Yes, he gets traction. Sure,
But
you
the
wanna
car
drive
is,
that?
yeah, I'm positive. The car is like so clean, like it's not something that you want to race.
That's my problem. I built it to do drag racing, and after I did it, I said, no, I can't recognize car like this. We do U-turn here, so we go back. Well, initially put the setup in, we had standard Superboss CVs.
Yeah.
I think within the first week, I broke the CVs.
Yes.
By the third week, I had to go look for TS shafts. Now it's got TS shafts and
Or side shafts.
it's a full shaft, CVs, everything. Now we're not breaking shafts
Yeah.
anymore. The wheel spoon is too much. And be driven as a normal car if you want.
Yeah. The induction sound is nice, eh?
Yeah.
On the firewall, yeah. Exhaust is quiet, eh?
I raced it against my OPC.
And
See, left the OPC so dead. And I wasn't driving this car. I was driving my OPC.
gee, who drove
I
this?
couldn't, my friend was driving this. I couldn't catch him.
Well, that's the thing with these aspirated cars, because there's no turbo lag or any of that.
Yes.
uh, once they get traction, they're gone.
Wanna go for a longer trip? Are you good?
Yeah, no, I'm good. Jesus, it goes though, eh? Hey, so you have the best of both. You have an OEM Superboss and you have a
Correct.
properly modified version of it.
I think this is the right way to have it modified, not turbo.
But see, like, what's good with you, it's because you built the car, you don't have to run to any person every time something breaks.
Correct.
So you know this car in and out, and
And I've taken my time and built stuff. My last engine I built, well, there's an engine I built for the Superboss. It's in Cape Town. 13 years untouched. I'm on abuse to give me the car.
was this your goal when you bought it initially back in 2004?
No,
Just to restore a Superboss?
it was never. You see, the story behind me owning Opel.
Yeah.
My brother is late.
Okay.
Loved Opel.
Yeah.
He had a CD16 valve. And the week he passed away, we went and looked at a Astral Blue Superboss.
Yeah.
When he passed away, when he did that, my mind clicked immediately. I must own a Superboss.
Oh,
his
in memory of him, so to make his dream live
I
on.
made sure I bought one, and I bought it on my own because it's my memory to him, to be close to
Good
him,
stuff.
although he's not here.
Good stuff. Good stuff. Love it.
And that's why I would, at a good price, I would sell the red one.
Yeah.
But this, at any price, I'll tell him no. I'd rather let it rot in my yard
Yeah.
than
Yeah.
sell it. That's how much it means to me, this car. But I'll never let that really go to that point.
Definitely. So going in these like Superboss. Your red one was the first time I went into a Superboss and drove one, and then like going into this one,
Big difference,
it's just been like it's been an experience. Eh?
You still can drive it if you want.
No, I'm good. I'm good. Are you driving now with a mix or just
no, permanent. It starts with permanent.
on mix? Okay.
It's running on a. See, there's a gauge here. It'll tell you how many percent it is.
Okay. Okay.
It tells you how many percent ethanol is in the system here.
The ethanol is for destination, right?
Yes, because we don't get 95 in this country.
Okay. Yeah.
After run that mix, it permanently has to be run with. I cannot run on pump fuel. This car. Compression is too high.
What compression are you running?
Yeah,
Like a 13?
Yeah, 13, 12, I think 12.5. Yeah, I can't even remember. This engine is about 4 years old in this car.
And like, what mileage have you done on it since the like build up?
About 25,000 k's.
So not much.
Yeah, not much. This car doesn't get used. The main reason being, everywhere you park.
Yeah, it's not a car you can leave anywhere.
And then this car, worry, I don't like. If this car gets stolen, I'll be depressed.
Yeah, definitely.